Staring at the reflection, a stranger in the glass, a face that used to hold a light, but now the moments pass without a recognition, without a single spark. Just empty eyes staring from the cold and endless dark. The person that was known before has vanished in the haze, lost within the wreckage of the long and lonely days. They talk about the old self with laughter and with tears, but that person's gone forever, just echoes through the years. Can't find the recognition, can't find the inner light. Just a phantom in the bathroom, lost in the dead of night. A shadow of the life once lived, a whisper in the wind. The self that was is gone now, buried and deeply sinned. They reach out with compassion, they ask what they can do. But how do you fix a broken soul? How do you make it new? The blueprint is all gone now, the instructions thrown away. Just static in the memory, just endless, aimless gray. The voice is not the same now, it's muted and it's low, as if afraid of waking something in the long ago. Oh, the body moves through motions, a mechanical display, just waiting for the moment the ghost can fly away. Oh, the ghost in the mirror, a hollow empty shell, living out the remnants of a private silent hell. Can't find the recognition, can't find the inner light. Just a phantom in a bathroom, lost in the dead of night. A shadow of a life once lived, a whisper in the wind. The self that was is gone now, buried and deeply sinned. They say that you are what you remember, but what if the memories don't feel like they belong to you? What if the past is just a story someone else told you, and you're just the ghost of the main character? Maybe in the breaking, a new self can arise. Maybe a phoenix from the ashes, beneath the weary skies. But for now it's just the mirror, the ghost and nothing more, just staring at the emptiness from the other shore. Buried in deep ground is hard and gray here. The concrete sets like fate. Tried to plant some flowers once, but realized it was too late. The seeds were crushed by tires. The hope was quickly lost. Counting up the damage now and calculating cost. No sun can reach the window, blocked by the towering wall. Just waiting for the inevitable. Heartbreak can fall. The dust collects on everything. The air is thick and sore. No point in tending to a garden that can't grow anymore. Self-made tomb. They walk their dogs on leashes. They rush to catch the bus, oblivious to the silence that has overcome us. The laughter on the second floor, it cuts into the core, reminding of the joy that doesn't live here anymore. The cracks in the foundation are mirroring the breaks inside. Nowhere in the city is there a place to hide from the barren landscape, the brutal sterile view of a life that's lost its color, lost its form, lost its hue. Oh, in this concrete garden, the soul begins to starve. Every single dream we had is just a painful carve into the hardened pavement where nothing can survive. Just two souls barely breathing, barely feeling alive. from the broken tracks, but the hope is just a memory, a phantom in the haze, just walking through the garden, through the endless lonely days. Words were whispered on a night beneath a silent moon, a solemn vow, promise made to a very different tune than the happy songs of loving. This one was dark and deep, a secret kept in silence, the one that I would keep. It felt like duty at the time, a burden I could bear, but the weight has grown enormous now, a constant heavy care. The chain is wrapped around my heart, the links begin to bite, binding me to darkness, stealing all my light. Oh, the weight of a promise, a burden that won't release. It cost a life of freedom, it cost a life of peace. Every day a battle with a future that could be, but the promise holds me captive, never setting free. Just a slave to the spoken word, a prisoner of the vow, asking for forgiveness, but the weight won't allow. They look at me with pity, they say I need to live. They don't know the promise, the life I had to give. I see the world outside the window, running fast and free. I'm just a statue in the garden, lost for all to see. The person that I was then is a phantom in the haze, replaced by this sad keeper of promises and days of sorrow and devotion, loyalty so true. It's the only thing that's left now, all that I can do. Oh, the weight of a promise, a burden that won't release. It cost a life of freedom, it cost a life of peace. Every day a battle prisoner of the vow, asking for forgiveness, but the weight won't allow. Forgive me for the life I couldn't live. Forgive me for the love I couldn't give. The promise, it was everything. It was my entire world. The promise will release. Maybe in the final breath the soul will find its peace. But until that final moment, the chain is pulled too tight, bound within the promise, lost in endless night. Never setting free. The weight won't allow. Found a faded postcard in a box beneath the bed, a picture of a sunrise and the words that someone said. Wish you were here forever. The ink, it starts to bleed. Just a fragile paper promise, a small forgotten seed. The colors now are muted, the vibrant orange gone to gray. Just a ghost of a reminder of a long gone perfect day. The memory is a photograph frozen in the time, but the reality is just a slow and silent pantomime. And the postcard holds the feeling, a moment trapped in light, but the world outside the picture is an endless lonely night. Can't go back to the ocean, to the sand between the tones. Just left with this sad paper and a heart that never knows how to live without the memory. The perfect simple truth of a happiness that's faded, lost within the youth. The frame is getting dusty, the edges start to curl. The world outside the window is in a constant swirl of change and evolution, of moving fast and free, while someone's anchored firmly to how it used to be. is now a source of sadness, a benchmark of the fall. From the height of loving to having nothing at all. When the postcard holds a feeling, a moment trapped in light, but the world outside the picture is an endless, lonely night. Can't go back to the ocean, through the sand between the toes, just left with this sad paper and a heart that never knows how to live without the memory, the perfect simple truth of a happiness that's faded, lost within the lost within the tear it up, let the past go, stop the bleeding, stop the flow. But the head won't move, the heart won't change, stuck within the postcard's limited range. Maybe it's a blessing to have that perfect view of a love that was complete, of me and you. But the blessing is a burden, a weight upon the soul, just a faded paper memory that's taken all control. Lost within the you, a happiness that's faded. Beneath the weeping willow tree, the branches brush the ground. 1,000 silent tears fall down without a single sound. The leaves are green with sorrow, the bark is worn with age, just another lonely character on a solitary stage. The stream flows ever onward, it doesn't stop to mourn. It just keeps on moving since the moment it was born. But someone is rooted in the spot, can't move an inch away, just standing in the shadow of a long gone yesterday. Song for the one who's been gone so long. The branches bow in reverence where someone feels they now belong. A monument to memory, a statue built of tears, growing with the sadness through the lonely passing years. seasons change around it, the winter comes and goes. The summer brings the sunshine and the winter brings the snows. But the sorrow is a constant thing, it doesn't fade or cease. It lives within the core of being, waiting for release. But release will never come now, the grief is far too deep. Just promises the soul had sworn, promises to keep. To never forget the face, the touch, the way it used to be. Beneath the weeping willow, beside the flowing spree. Oh, the willow weeps a lonely song for the one who's been gone so long. The branches bow in reverence where someone feels they now belong. A monument to memory, a statue built of tears, growing with the sadness through the lonely passing years. They say that life goes on, that you have to find a way. But how do you find the sunlight in the middle of the gray? The roots are in the darkness, the branches reach the sky. Just a sad and beautiful way of saying goodbye. Maybe one day the roots will break, maybe the soul gets free. But for now it's just the willow, the stream, and you and me. Forever in the shadow, forever in the shade. A promise made in sorrow, a debt that can't be paid. Growing with the sadness through the passing years. Channels try, but no single one can reach the place where your thoughts hide. The radio is silent, just the hiss of empty air. Sitting in the living room in in a state of deep despair. The words are lost in translation, the meaning disappears, drowning in the static of the unsaid lost years. The distance between us now is measured in the miles of conversations never had, of fake and empty smiles. Starts to fail, just the noise of empty sorrow, telling a lonely tale of two ships passing in the night with lights we cannot see, lost within the dark ocean, you and me. Trace the constellations in the ceiling late at night, trying to find the meaning, trying to find the light. The world outside is spinning fast, a dizzying cruel pace, but nothing ever changes in this silent, lonely space. They talk of modern marvels, of instant information flow, silence of a love we used to know, just orbiting each other in a cold and empty void. Every single memory silently destroyed. Oh, we're shouting through the static, trying to reach the stars, a universe of silence behind these prison bars. The signal's getting starts to fail, just the noise of empty sorrow, telling a lonely tale of two ships passing in the night with lights we cannot see, lost within the dark ocean, you and me. Can you hear me? Just static. Are you there? Signal's gone. Nothing left. Just the sound of empty air. Prints are all scattered, the ink is dry and old. A building never finished, a story left untold. Every room was mapped there, the view from every floor. Dreamed of a life inside, and always wanting more. The walls came tumbling down though, before the roof was set. Just standing in the wreckage, drowning in regret. The scaffolding is ugly, the metal bars are stark, just holding up the failure, waiting in the dark. And standing in the scaffolding of a life that was meant to build, a broken hollow promise that never was fulfilled. The dust of dreaming is settling on the ground. In this cold and empty structure there is no single sound, just the wind whistling through the gaps where the window should have been. The ugliest construction ever seen. They pull the permits now and then for buildings across the street. They rise up full of life and love and feel so complete, while this one stands as a warning, a monument to loss of all the hope and future, and the silent heavy cross. The concrete starts to crumble, the rebar starts to rust. Everything planned for turns slowly into dust. No architect can fix this, no contractor can mend this structural failure, this bitter sudden end. And standing in the scaffolding of a life that was meant to build, a broken hollow promise that never was fulfilled. The dust of dreaming is settling on the ground. In this cold and empty structure there is no single sound, just the wind whistling through the gaps where the window should have been. The ugliest construction ever seen. We were meant to live here, grow old and tired and gray, but the structure couldn't hold, just melted all away. It melted all away. Now the scaffold is all that stays. Maybe it should be torn down and build a new place there, but the ghost in the scaffolding just floats in the air, tied to this location, this plot of broken earth, waiting for some meaning, waiting for some worth. The ugliest construction ever seen. The air turns crimson bitter, a warning in the breeze. The golden light of summer fades fast from the trees. They tell of a beautiful change, a picture is decay, but the creeping dread of the shorter, colder day. The spiral starts again now, the predictable descent. Every year the same sorrow, a debt that's never spent. The numbness starts to settle like fog across the field. Another season waiting for inner wounds to be healed. And the calendar is marking the turning of the page. Another autumn locking inside a lonely cage. Oh, this autumn spiral spinning, a slow and cruel design, watching all the life around wither on the vine. Every leaf of memory falling to the ground in this silent, sad season. Can't make a sound, just waiting for the winter to freeze the pain, to numb the soul completely until the spring again. Put on happy faces for cider and for fun, the dying light now of a life that's barely begun. It's easy to be happy when the sun is shining bright, but what about the darkness, the long and endless night? Smiles they feel borrowed, a temporary disguise. The genuine sadness living deep within the eyes. A self-aware depression, a burden can't be shaken. Every single season a heart stop and ache. And the calendar is marking the turning of the page. Another autumn locking inside a lonely cage. Oh, this autumn spiral spinning, a slow and cruel design, watching all the life around wither on the vine. Every leaf of memory falling to the ground in this silent, sad season. Can't make a sound, just waiting for the winter to freeze the pain, to numb the soul completely until the spring again. Will it ever end, this cycle of despair? Is there a spring inside, or is the cupboard bare? Just endless autumn evenings and a soul that's getting tired. A heart that's lost the will to keep the fire. Is white with frost now, the final curtain call. The spiral finally settles, waiting for the winter fall. Maybe next year will be different, a fool's hope it's known. Just a child of autumn, watching the cold wind blow. To numb the soul completely until the spring again. Until the spring again. past, a blur of faces lost in haste. Another lonely walk at dusk, a bitter wasted taste of concrete promises and steel, where the pavement meets the sky. Just an ocean full of people who forget to stop and cry. The streetlights bleed their yellow light, blurring in the haze. Just another 1,000 nights lost within the maze of tall and faceless buildings that scrape the sullen grave, hiding all the heartaches in this urban cruel display. Oh, the city breathes a lonely sigh beneath the endless vacant sky. A million lights that never reach the soul that's trapped inside the lie. That being close means being near, that company means no more fear. Just walking on the pavement, shedding a silent tear. Found a message on the glass, a number now erased. Just a phantom of a future that was quickly then misplaced. The coffee shop on the corner where we used to sit and dream is just a spot for strangers now, wading through the stream of commerce and connection, of life that rushes on as if a world didn't shatter the day that you were gone. Just leaning on the railing, staring at the street. Another lonely chapter of a life that's incomplete. Oh, the city breathes a lonely sigh beneath the endless vacant sky. A million lights that never reach the soul that's trapped inside the light. That being close means being near, that company means no more fear. Just walking on the pavement, shedding a silent tear. A distraction, a way to numb the pain, but the silence always finds me like a heavy pouring rain. Maybe I'm the problem, maybe I'm the flaw in the grand design of living, breaking every law. Fade in distance, the crowd begins to thin. Just the pavement and the sky are left to see the shape I'm in. Maybe tomorrow morning I'll find a different view, or maybe it's just endless, this concrete Xanadu, shedding a silent tear. no more fear. The paint is peeling on the walls, a shade we picked in May. Thought we'd watch it fade together in a slow and gentle way. But the house on Willow Creek is just a hollow, empty shell. Every room's a monument to a private kind of hell. The garden's overgrown now, the weeds are running wild, just like the pain that grows inside a deeply troubled child. The ghost in the kitchen is not of years gone by. It's the ghost of us that never was beneath the weeping sky. Collects on memories, the light begins to dim. The house on Willow Creek is breaking at the rim. A foundation built on promises that couldn't hold the weight. Just two souls lost in silence, realizing it's too late. Darkness, the storm that's raged inside, no shelter from the sorrow, nowhere left to hide. They said this place had good bones, a solid, sturdy frame, but the structure of our union couldn't bear the strain. The laughter in the hallway now echoes as a scream, just a shattered, broken fragment of a long forgotten dream. The bed is wide and empty, the space beside is cold. The story that was halfway written, suddenly untold. The key is on the counter, I don't know who should take the ownership of this sad scene, for goodness sake. And the dust collects on memories, the light begins from the sorrow, nowhere left to hide. I can still see the blueprint, the nursery we planned, the library we promised each other. Every corner held a future. Now every corner holds a loss. It's too quiet here. The silence is the loudest thing in the world. Maybe a new family will fill these empty rooms with light. Maybe their joy will cleanse the stain of our eternal night. But I can't be the one to see it. I have to walk away, leave the house on Willow Creek to its slow decay. No shelter from the sorrow, nowhere left to hide.
The platform's cold and empty, the wind bites at the face, holding a worn-out ticket to another time and place. The city lights are blurring, a final painful view, leaving behind the wreckage of a love that wasn't true. Not to a partner, but to the self that started fading fast. A life built on a quicksand that wasn't meant to last. The suitcases live were closed, but heavy with mistakes. 1,000 little heartbreaks, a soul that slowly breaks. The last train east is calling, a one-way final ride, running from the sorrow with nothing left inside. Every mile is a memory burning in the past. This final destination is meant to be the last. No coming back this time. The bridges start to burn on the last train east. There is no return. The rhythm of the wheels now, a monotonous sad beat, echoing the pulse of an irreversible defeat. The ghost in the window pane reflects a tired face, white, left without a trace. They'll ask about the reasons, they'll wonder where I've gone. Just vanished in the morning, before the break of dawn. It's not about escaping blame, it's just about the end of trying to fix a picture that will never ever mend. The last train east is calling, a one-way final ride, running from the sorrow with nothing left inside. Every mile is a memory burning in the past. This final destination is meant to be the last. No coming back this time. The bridges start to burn on the last train east. There is no And the silence in the compartment is louder than the wheels. A final recognition of how the body feels. Numb and tired, broken down, a hollow, empty shell. The ticket purchased was a one-way trip to hell. Disappear behind, the distance starts to grow. 1,000 miles of sorrow in an endless lonely flow. Maybe at the final stop, a new life starts to wait. Or maybe it's just silence behind the station gate. No return this time. The bridges start to burn.
harbor smells of salt and rust. The air is thick with ghosts, staring at the water, remembering the boasts of sailing to the horizon, to where the sky would bend. A promise made in earnest that never reached its end. The ship is in the dry dock, the sails are torn and frayed, just a monument to choices, the silent price that's paid. The chain is wrapped around the heart, the metal starts to bite. A mariner without a sea, lost in fading light. And the anchor drops
full of sailors, with stories bold and grand, of storms they faced and weathered, and miles of foreign land. They talk of freedom's calling, the wind within the hair, while someone sits in silence, trapped within despair. The compass spins wildly now, it doesn't point the way, just lost inside the circling of yesterday and today. The rust eats at the metal, the heart begins to fail. Every single breath is just a long, pathetic wail. And the anchor drops and holds me fast to this lonely, weary shore, tied to the wreckage of a love that lives no more. The tide comes in, the tide goes out, washing at the stone, but the anchor holds forever, leaving me alone, just a prisoner of the harbor, of the memory, of the wave, wishing for the strength to break free from this self-made grave. Break the chain, let the water rise, rest the soul, turn the dust to dust, dust, dust. The pain is too deep. Promises were made that a soul could never keep. Maybe one day the metal breaks, maybe the heart gets free, maybe the tide will rise enough to wash the life from me. But for now the pull is constant, the weight upon the chest, just a mariner's anchor, putting love to the ultimate test. Wishing for the strength to sail away, just washing at the stone, forever alone. And the anchor drops and holds me fast to this lonely, weary shore. Born when the leaves were dying, when the sky had lost its blue, baptized in the winter, in the cold and frozen dew. A child of November, stamped with the mark of gray, watching summer fade out, waiting for decay. The rain becomes a blanket, the fog a welcome friend, just waiting for the moment when it all begins to end. Every silver lining is just a trick of light, another empty promise in the long unending night. Oh, and the heart's a brittle cage, the soul a broken wing. Can't remember the last time someone truly learned to sing. A constant hopes on sunshine, they plant their little dreams. I dig my hands in mud and rock and wade through freezing streams. The good times feel borrowed, a temporary loan, just waiting for the bank to call and take me to the bone. The smiles feel artificial, the laughter rings untrue. Every time I reach for warmth, I'm left with shades of blue. A self-fulfilling prophecy, a fate I can't escape. Just a silhouette of sorrow without a proper shape. Oh, and the heart's a brittle cage, the soul a broken wing. Can't remember the last time someone truly learned to sing. The constant expectation of the next falling stone, living in the silence, utterly alone, just a ghost in the machine, a whisper in the wind, a child of November, where the darkness is sin. But maybe there's a power in living with the cold, a strength I'll never fathom, a story to be told. The ones who know the darkness know how to survive the storm, while they run for cover, keeping themselves warm. This gray is my armor, this sorrow is my shield. The pain is the only truth I'll ever truly wield. The seasons changed 100 times, the cycle stays the same. I'm just a permanent fixture in the melancholy game, waiting for the last leaf to tumble to the ground, waiting for the silence to be the only sound. A child of November, where the darkness has sinned, just a whisper in the wind.
The attic light is dusty, the air is thick and still, holding on to boxes against a broken will. Photographs are yellowing, the edges start to curl, an atlas of a memory lost within the world. The map is torn and folded, the path you used to know is fading like the footprints in winter's heavy snow. I trace the lines you drew there, the routes we used to take, but every road leads back to the heart that starts to break. And the ink is running thinner, the colors start to bleed,
planting empty promises like a forgotten seed. Oh, this atlas of a memory, a heavy paperweight soul. Every page is a reminder of losing all control, watching you fade like a phantom in the morning light, lost inside the darkness of the endless cruel night. The coordinates are useless, the landmarks cease to be, just an empty, haunted map of who you used to be. The words are getting tangled, the sentences don't land, like castles built of water that slide within the hand. A vacant stare is all that's left behind the beautiful eyes, a stranger living in the house beneath familiar skies. They say you're still in there somewhere, a flicker in the void, but every single moment is silently destroyed. I bring up the old stories, the jokes we used to share. You smile a muted smile with a distant, empty stare, and the ink is running thinner, the colors start to bleed, planting empty promises like a forgotten seed. Oh, this atlas of a memory, a heavy paperweight soul. Every page is a reminder of losing all control, watching you fade like a phantom in the morning light, lost inside the darkness of the endless cruel night. The coordinates are useless, the landmarks cease to be, just an empty, haunted map of who you used to be. I remember the day you taught me how to read the stars. You told me every light was a story, a promise. Now the sky is just dark, and I'm holding this map that means nothing anymore, trying to find my way back to you. But the destination keeps moving, dissolving into the air. Page is turning, the story's almost done, just dust and empty paper beneath the lonely sun. But the love is still a beacon, even in the haze, living on the memory of the brighter days. Maybe when the journey ends, the map will make some sense, standing at the ocean against the storm defense. The coordinates are useless, the landmarks cease to be, just an empty, haunted map of who you used to be. seconds on the clock. Don't care about the time that's lost. They just keep on turning, oblivious to the cost. A reflection in the window, a stranger that's barely known. Eyes like empty oceans with a muted tragic glow. Pavement cracks beneath the feet, mirroring the breaks inside. Another gray morning with nothing left to hide. The air is cold and heavy, a weight upon the chest. Running on a treadmill, failing every test. And a heart's a clockwork machine, ticking away the pain. A mechanical existence in this endless driving rain. Every gear is grinding, every spring is pulled too tight. Just a broken winding toy, lost in the dead of night. Coffee tastes like ashes, the newspaper's old news, just headlines of a world someone couldn't bear to choose. The phone sits in a pocket, a graveyard of lost cause, a monument to silence behind self-imposed walls. The people are seen smiling, living out their lives, wondering how they do it, how their simple joy survives. When every fiber in being is screaming out a name, a silent constant torture, a never-ending flame. And a heart's a clockwork machine, ticking away the pain. A mechanical existence in this endless driving rain. Every gear is grinding, every spring is pulled too tight. Just a broken winding toy, lost in the dead of night. Is a dream a lie if it don't come true? Is it something worse when all that was had was you? This prison was built around a safe and hollow space, to forget the warmth of a touch, the softness of grace. But the silence is a monster, the quiet is a scream, trapped inside this nightmare, living in a broken dream. Start to dim now, the city goes to sleep, but someone will be here forever, promises that couldn't keep. The clock has run its course now, the mechanism slows, just an empty hollow shell as the darkness grows. And a heart's a clockwork machine, ticking away the pain, a mechanical existence in this endless driving rain. Every gear is grinding, every spring is pulled too tight, just a broken the dead of night. The neon sign flickers, buzzes like a ghost, staring at the door, the one that's missed the most. Same cracked vinyl on the jukebox, same tired song. It's 1:15 midnight, and you're still gone. The waitress knows the order, knows the face by heart, doesn't know the way the world was torn apart. Every booth is full of laughter, every glass is raised, except for this one table, lost in a silent haze. And the rain outside is falling, washing clean the streets, but it can't wash away these memories, these bittersweet defeats. Oh, the empty chair at the counter, a monument to the lost, a museum of a future that will never be crossed. Another cup of coffee gets cold, another day is done, drowning slowly in the silence on this side of the sun. It never stops hurting, it just learns how to hide. But you were seen in the shadows, with nowhere left to ride. The wood grain pattern is traced where hands used to rest, trying to feel the warmth there, putting oneself to the test. They say time heals all wounds, a comforting, simple lie. It just builds a callus over the place where someone learned to cry. The world spins faster now, a dizzying, cruel pace. Just a statue in the background, staring into space. The scent of an old jacket is still kept near, a faded, worn-out comfort to fight away the fear. And the city lights are blurring 1,000 passing cars, but none of them are taking back to where someone was. Oh, the empty chair at the counter, a monument to the lost, a museum of a future that will never be crossed. Another cup of coffee gets cold, another day is done, drowning slowly in the silence on this side of the sun. It never stops hurting, it just learns how to hide. But you were seen in the shadows, with nowhere left to ride. bar is closing now. They're sweeping up the floor. The last one here standing, waiting for an encore of a life that was meant to live, a story left unsaid, just echoes in the darkness and the words inside the head. Maybe tomorrow morning the sun will shine again. Maybe someone will learn to live with the ghost of who's been. The empty chair at the counter, a monument to the lost, a museum of a few spin. Oh, the empty chair at the counter, a